Here you go. Today we're here with Hudson.
We are?
Yes, the very first episode of. I gotta find out the name because I don't know the name yet, but.
Okay. How much? Jesus Christ, that's 211 words. Oh my god. Okay. How much? How many bad words can I say?
So Hudson, can I ask you some questions?
Sure. Sure. Go crazy. Go bananas. Go. Go. Yep. Go. Go ahead.
What do you think about the Army being in it? Honest opinion.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Everybody's opinion is going to be different. Everyone's experience is going to be different.
And that being said, what is yours?
I've only been in it for, well, next month will be my first 4 years on Fort Cavazos. So, on one hand, I might not be able to say a whole lot, but also, God damn! It's been quite a year. Quite the year.
In a good way or bad way?
Not a great way. You know, met a lot of really cool people. I work with a bunch of really cool people. And I've got a lot to learn. So, you know, my shop where I work, I don't have a hard job. I mean, I do and don't. It's just admin stuff, which, yeah, probably get a lot of shit for just that alone. It's okay. It's all right. Jesus Christ! Someone wanted to make someone else shit their pants when they did that. Anyway, it's okay. All in all, it's a mid experience.
It's mid?
Yeah, it's mid.
What do you think could make it better?
For one, whoever made that, maybe turn that shit down. Jesus Christ. What could make it better? Restructure the whole army, because there's a whole lot of little things you can improve, but the army is structured in a way... What? Wait, what is that? I can't tell if I interacted with it or not. Oh, I guess I did. Whee!
As the door was closing, it's crazy.
That's crazy. This isn't very hard at all.
Told you.
This is... Was it this fast for you guys too?
Yes.
God damn it. This is... pissing me off.
But as you were saying?
Oh, I see. Just... The army's so structured, so weird as it is. I don't even know where to start if I could, you know, improve some things. And I'm not a professional. I'm just a wee little private. So the things I have to say won't matter as much as, like, you know, specialist, corporal, the NCOs have to say, because they have more experience. They, you know, been at it longer, way longer than I have. So they would know what to improve on. Not me. Me, I just say some dumb shit like, maybe stop killing or raping each other for like a few minutes.
A few minutes is crazy.
At least. But then, you know, you could say that. You could have, like, all your leadership be like, you know, have their safety briefs and be like, don't do anything stupid, okay? It's just 2 days, or 3 days, however long. You can do it. I know you can do it. And then they don't do it.
I don't know.
You can have as many safety briefs as you want. It's just... they're not. It's good that we have them, but I think it doesn't matter how many you have. Like those alone aren't gonna make a difference. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I'm just saying stupid shit.
How are you though?
How am I?
Yeah.
I wake up hating every breath I take. Not like, oh, I'm so depressed. My life is so hard. I'm just like so goddamn comfortable in bed. And then I gotta be like, gotta stand in formation for a good 10 minutes, and then go run. You lift some shit, and you're still fucking tired. And I realized something today. I realized that the most comfortable bed I've ever had was this one.
Really?
The one I have.
Are you serious?
Yes. Not just, well, yeah, I put, like, decked it out with a new mattress cover, some new blankets, mattress topper, thank you. But, like, even, like, the first few weeks I was here, like, I was just always tired. So, like, going to bed, oh, man. Going to bed here just hits different. It's just like, your body needs that rest. It's been begging for it. Maybe not begging, but been politely asking for it. Oh shit, I'm gonna fucking blow up here. Ah! But yeah. I'm okay. I could be better at my job. I could be better at managing my stress. Everybody could, but me especially. I get pretty anxious. I usually put a lot on my plate, more than I need to.
I do that too. But I stopped doing it. Now I feel like I'm lazy. It's like if I'm not doing everything I can, then I'm doing nothing at all.
Yeah.
Pretty weird. But
Yeah.
other than that, how did you learn, how do you teach yourself to do all those voices?
The voices?
Yeah.
Ah, so less army, more just the dumb shit I do. I don't know. There's been a lot of voices I've wanted to do, none of which I really can do, except like Morty. That one's kind of fun. But just voices that I found, like, my voice, like, actually capable of doing, feeling comfortable in. Because I, have a high-pitched voice, like, already. Not high-pitched, but just lighter. So, like, I can't do...
Like Morgan Freeman?
Can't do Morgan Freeman. That would be really funny. That would be really cool. Morgan Freeman, Deadpool, or, like... Who else?
Do you believe it gets
No.
better?
Wait, here?
Yeah. Do you believe will it get better? It will get better.
I feel like no. Yes and no. I feel like post unit wise, no. I don't think it will. It might not. It probably doesn't get necessarily like worse. At least not significantly worse. But I think, the more experience we get over time, it's not so much that it gets better, it's just we grow a little more comfortable. No, for lack of better words, comfortable. Or just more adapted to the shittery that we go through most of every day. So,
do you believe there's a reason why we go through that much shittery? Or do we just go through it just because?
it's just the Army. Army wasn't made to be a comforting lifestyle. It's just dirty work. You gotta do the dirty work. If you don't, this goes wrong. You get yelled at. You get yelled at several times. Again, I'm just a little guy in the army, you know? I haven't been here long enough, so I just feel like the things I'm saying is just stupid shit.
Why
I can't tell if I'm pressing it.
You did. Change the color.
Anyway, go ahead.
Why do you think you just... I said you think because you're just a little guy, you think you're only saying stupid shit.
Yeah.
Why? Why do you feel as if you can't, like, have meaningful stuff to say while also being a little guy?
I mean, I'm sure I can have meaningful things to say, it just won't have as much weight to it. Unlike if, like, a NCO, a senior NCO had the same things I had to say. Have more weight. That means it's probably getting round, or it's just, you know, whatever situation we're in, it's just more serious. Because, holy crap. Oh. No, don't do that again. Don't do that. Piece of shit. Fuck you. Jeez. Creepy as fuck. Anyway, yeah, I just feel like the things I have to say don't carry weight. They don't. Is that pomegranate? Oh, it's a.
You know what I think?
It's a meat stick. Go ahead.
To be honest, I think since I've been in the army, I think it's more like high school, like school.
Yeah, no, it's a lot like high school all over again, but just what the?
Fortnite coin.
Okay, just had to get that out of my system. But yeah, it feels a lot like school. Basic soul. Oh yeah, I like that. Dude, Fortnite. How does Fortnite have better animation for like a simple sword attack than like Warframe, which is 90% based on like melee combat, 70% based. It's just satisfying. Warframe devs, look, pay attention, take some notes.
I should have bought Q-tips while I was up there.
Q-tips? Oh, for those? Your AirPods?
Well, also for my ears, but...
And your
Yeah.
That would have been good.
Should have been good. I should have paid more attention when I was buying.
Aw, man, I had to give him my sword. Her. What the fuck? Okay. Oh. That was it.
So I bought my first pair of, what's it called? AirPods? AirPods Pro. Never had them. Never had AirPods before.
Neither did I.
And people say that they are amazing, that they're top tier. And these are the ones with the fucking earbuds. If one wanted to know. They're not the ones with the round crap. I could not stand those.
The round...
Yeah.
The plastic bits that go over them?
No, it's like there's one of them. I think it's the first one. I don't know. They kept saying Gen, but I don't see Gen anywhere on here. So they kept saying the second Gen, third Gen, the fifth, fourth. I was like,
Okay, let's calm down.
I don't know how many Gens there are, but
Doesn't need to be that many.
yeah, I don't know. Feels like there's a lot of things that we have now that there should not be that many of. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said
Layers
that.
on the same thing. Also, where the damned heck am I putting these explosive bombs? I know there's that. There's this little
Possibly
precipice.
on the ground and jump up there. No, you have to
See, this is what I was telling you. I should have just done that. You never listen to me, Hines.
I never. You what?
I've been telling you this whole time. God.
Let me ask you another question. Why do you draw a picture every day in office?
I like to doodle, for starters. Not very good at it at times, but you know it's fun, and kind of like to give customers and us ourselves something nice to look at that's not like you know routing chain and Ipse for friggin' awards or just a blank whiteboard.
So I'm turning my back to you. It's not because of
man.
nothing. I'm just making this video.
Why were you paying attention to me? Oh look, the floor.
But how do you like this game? I know you never really
This
played.
game?
Yeah, you never played Fortnite like that, but after playing for like 2 days.
I think the creative base of it really cool. Like, dude, you can tell people put like hours, days, probably weeks, I'd assume, into just random shit like this. And obviously in these creative modes, like, you're not really gaining anything out of it except the experience. But a lot of people still play them, so it's good work on the people who put time and effort into making these. I like this. I like this a lot. Now,
What the actual
what the fuck? Even the hammer! Goddamn! I'll fuck somebody up with that. Now, the online, I'm not very good online playing against other people, against sweaty people, per se. Oh my god. I that first night, for one night, I've played any online Fortnite. The first time ever. I wanted to punch a wall. I pretended I could cave a wall in with a punch. That it's frustrating. And it felt good to get more loot. Like, oh wow. These guns are getting rarer and rarer. I'm getting some good loot, guys. And then you get fucking sniped by this dude on the other side of the fucking map. All you had to do was peek out a window, and all those good things you collected, all that ammo, all those sweet, 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 uncommon shotguns you found for no fucking reason, gone, disappeared, empty, no longer in your possession. Now the floor has them, or the next piece of shit to pick them up. All because you looked outside. And someone happened to see you looking outside. I was like, oh, let me just ruin their night. Pew! And then that's it. Could either be you're like one of the last few people left, or shit, you just started. What the fuck? So, I have to. What can I do that's not?
You see what you saw?
I need something that's not.
That's not gonna get you. That's good.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Ah. Did I shrink? God damn. Locked. See, and I got satisfied for not satisfied. That sounds okay. That sounds weird. Pause. I found satisfaction. It's a little better. More so in the looting than in the actual fighting, because I was so anxious. Ever come into contact with anybody? Whoa, that was weird. And then even after I get 1 or 2 kills, I'm like, I'm probably gonna die later. And then that's the end of the game. You don't respawn. That's it. That's it. And that's honestly why I really personally dislike Battle Royale games, because it can end so fast. Unless you become a god at the game, you're going to have very short games. So games like this haven't really been my style. Stuff like Titanfall. I used to play Titanfall all the time. So it's so visually pleasing. The combat is pleasing. It's very fast paced. But then like the moment you like get your Titan, it feels like an entirely different game because it's not fast anymore. You're just blowing everything up, trying not to get blown up. They truly nailed it with Titanfall 2 and the first Titanfall.
You know, it's crazy. I used to play the beta test for Titanfall 2.
Oh really?
Yeah, I still have like clips of me playing it with my friends on
Damn.
on YouTube. And the thing is, though, I never bought the game because I was a child.
Oh.
But I got pretty high level in the beta. I loved that game. And then
Me too.
I used to just play the beta until you couldn't no more.
It's a really good game.
You've made it to level 63.
I wasn't even counting. I was just doing shit.
Oh no, it shows it right there.
Oh.
64.
We'll get to know.
In 20 minutes.
Shit. No, you weren't wrong. This is like pretty easy.
Yeah, extremely easy.
It was pretty easy. Oh jeez. Okay, we're good. Never mind. Yeah, I'm hoping they make another game, but also I'm sure I'm not the only one thinking this, but games recently that have been coming out haven't been fantastic. It's been I'm missing a long range weapon. Fuck you. Not you, the deer. But yeah, just the quality of some of the games coming out now are questionable. Like everybody was hyped for fucking what was that zombie? Not Dying Light.
The Last of Us?
Not The Last of Us. Both of those are great. What am I thinking? Dead Island.
Oh, Dead Island 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like that fell off the face of the earth very quickly.
Yeah.
I have yet to play it, but it's just no one talks about it. It's not on anybody's like feed on Instagram or whatever. It's just what?
That purple thing.
Purple thing? Oh, it was just decoration.
But no, I do have it, but yeah, my friend let me buy it, and he doesn't even play it. I started the story mode with him, and he just deleted it one day and never played it again. Like, what was the point of you telling me to get this game?
Yeah.
I spent like $60 in the game.
And that's the other thing too. Like, god damn, games are just so fucking expensive now, and like it's like higher gen consoles, so it makes a little bit of sense. Like, but shit.
It's no longer for the gamers. We're doing it for
Yeah. So it's not even at the.
Oh, so the flint and pistol. What you do is it's gonna knock you back up. So if you aim it downwards, you're gonna shoot up.
You learn so quick from me, Hines. You learn so quick.
Out of everything that you've been through in the military and, you know, life in general,
So far.
what do you think is the hardest thing to overcome?
Like in general or for me personally?
For you personally?
My anxiety.
Oh.
Hands down. I get so worked up over some of the simplest, easiest shit. And like one of the biggest things that worries me is things that haven't happened, things that have yet to happen. The unknown. The unknown freaks me out a lot. But the ironic part about that is the army is full of unknowns. Things are bound to change any second, any point in the day. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are. It's just how it is. It's just built that way. It's not great, but it's just how it is. And, you know, Army's built on improvising, which is good when you're in, you know, combat, but everything else, garrison, just work, it's not great. But anyway, yeah. Change freaks me out. The unknown. Yeah. And with like everybody going to 4-9, 6-9, like, wow, that was stupid. Like I have all sorts of questions. Like, am I gonna have to go? Do I have to move to a different room? Will it be a shitty room like this one? Am I gonna have a shitty roommate? What about all my friends? You know, what about what about the people there? Am I gonna be stuck with like old mean NCOs? Not NCOs. What the fuck am I saying? Just bad people or lazy people? And then even if I don't go, now I'm also like, who am I going to be left with when everyone else is gone?
From one of my favorite shows, there was this thing that they said, and I still remember this to this day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, there are known knowns, and there's known unknowns. Things that we know that we don't know. Mm-hmm. And then there are unknown unknowns. Things that we don't know that we don't know. And for some reason, I don't know why that sticks with me so much for so long. It's like to this day, like that is something. It was just said, you know, just to be like. You ever seen the movie Pulp Fiction?
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
But I kind of understand what you're saying. Kind of understand what that saying means.
Yeah.
Saying like, there are so many things we have yet to comprehend. Questions we have yet to ask. Sort of like that. Like, we can always ask, like, what else is there at, you know, the bottom of the sea? Like, stuff like that. But there's also, you know, questions we haven't come up with yet.
Mm-hmm.
That sounded redundant. I don't know how else to word it. Just, gee golly.
No, there was I know exactly what you mean because there's a few things that we've learned so far that, you know, back in the day we would have never.
Damn, you're just a fucking dork.
Did you know that they found Amelia Earhart apparently?
A what?
Amelia Earhart fucking body apparently? Or something? I don't know, I didn't read all this. I wasn't paying attention. But, and the more I think about it, the more I realize that there's questions that we probably haven't even asked or even like began to ask.
We don't know to ask.
But because we never asked it, we might already have the answers to it. Like when people talk about cancer and all that stuff, right? I believe that there's a cure for certain cancers, of course. I believe there's a cure, and I believe we already know what it is.
What the fuck?
But what I don't believe
is that we'll get it. Just kidding.
So, no, I don't believe we're going to get it. No time soon, at least. The day everybody on the planet can respect everybody and do nothing but hope for the best for them is the day when I believe we'll be able to continue on and move on. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And do greater things. I don't believe and I don't think I will be alive for that day, of course. Or my kids, or my kids' kids, or their kids. I don't think it's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
It usually takes generations. But as of right now, there's nothing I want more. I don't want to do nothing more than to just talk to people and understand why they think or how they think the way they think. You know what I mean? And that's why I like to talk to people. I like to hear what they got to say much rather than me talk, because I know what I got to say and I know what I want to say. But the thing is, people don't know, but people don't have other people to talk to.
They don't have a way to share or open up.
Exactly.
They've got nothing to open up to.
And
What the
that's crazy.
fuck?
There's many people in this world that wish that they had someone to talk to, but then when given someone to talk to, they don't. You know what I mean? And for some, I don't know why, I just like hearing people just speak about redundant things or about their day or
Rant.
whatever. Yeah, I just like to hear people rant. For the most part, until it becomes annoying. But yeah, I just like listening. Because what I gotta say, I'm not gonna lie, growing up and everything like that, and even now, what I have to say carries no weight. And I know it doesn't. And people tell me it does. They're BS.
No way, gang.
it, what I have to say or what I want to say, it means nothing to nobody else. So that's why I want to hear what everyone else has to say. Because clearly, if everybody's in their own bubble, they're going to think what they have to say is the most important.
That's how Breaking Bad started. Fun fact. You said you've seen the show, right?
I've seen the show. I haven't watched all of it. And I don't think I ever will. I'm not going to lie. I lost my place. I don't know what season I'm on, and I give up. I can't. Just like The Walking Dead, I liked that show until
Season 4.
no,
Season 5, I think.
I finished it after the hospital thing and all that stuff, and I don't remember my last part, and I don't feel like looking through it and rewatching all of it. That's not gonna happen. But I don't know, man. It's weird. It's like, I don't know. And then another thing, another reason I want to hear everybody talk is because of how a lot of people act. A lot of people act crazily and they act very stupid and they do all of this, that, and third. For example, me, I act stupid a lot. Right?
Me too.
And it's not because I'm stupid. I know I'm intelligent, to at least to a certain extent. I know I'm intelligent, and I've always been told I was intelligent because of how I carried myself when I was a kid. Because I didn't do nothing but, do what I wanted to do at the time. If I had a question, I would ask the question. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I would just ask because it seemed like a question I wanted to know. And it got to the point where I became, in my mind, so smart to the point where I was like, if I act dumb, people gonna think I'm dumb, and I just want to know what they would do or say when around people that they think is not as smart as them. So I just started acting stupid, and because I acted stupid, people treated me as if I was stupid, and I got to learn like the real side of certain people. And that's the thing, when people are comfortable around others, they slip up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They slip up and they show them true selves. And I know for a fact that if I want anybody to be comfortable around me, I just have to continue to pretend to be what you want me to be. You know? And it sucks. Don't get me wrong, it does suck having a fake being a certain way. But I feel like it builds character. It builds your character up more. If you fake the way you are, the way you want to be, and the way you are, I feel like it doesn't do nothing but help you out in the long run.
You mean kind of like faking confidence or something like that?
Yeah, or just faking the way that you might think too, or something like that, right? So like, let's just say that there's a task, right? You have to get this task done before the end of the day. You know exactly how to do it, but because your voice and your mannerisms and everything that you know, everything that makes you you, and what you have to say, it carries no weight. If you just sit here and just be like, well, I don't know what to do, everyone's gonna be like, oh, he doesn't know how to do this or whatever. What somebody else does. Yeah, they're gonna be like, he don't know how to do this, he don't know how to do that. Let this person do it. Let this person try it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Let this person get it. This person can get everything done, so that means that they can always get stuff done. That means that they can get. It's more like that. It's more like, I don't want to say fake confidence, because well, you can once you fake something long enough, you tend to forget.
You just get it.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's not always true, because you can fake being happy and never end up being truly happy.
Yeah.
And I also think the goal of life is not to be happy. I know that sounds like a very dumb thing to say. Like, what do you mean the goal of life is not to be happy? I feel like
to feel accomplished.
nah, not even that.
Not even that.
In my opinion, I feel like the goal of life is to find joys and to find the little bit of joy in every moment that you have. And then after that,
find joy in the little things.
Exactly. And then after that, you know, once you're on your deathbed, you just enjoy it and be like, I'm glad I got to experience this thing, because there's many people, or many, whatever you want to call them, many entities or whatever that never got the chance to enjoy the things that you got to enjoy. They never got the chance to hate the things that you hate. You know? Mm-hmm. Too many unborn people out there that will never be born. And it's crazy. It's crazy. And I feel like a lot of people, they don't want to be themselves because they want to be accepted. So they're going to sit here and not be joyful about certain things because they, you know, other people think it's weird. Like right now, if I don't know, Pokemon came out with something and somebody really loved Pokemon, they'd be like, oh my gosh, dude, I'm so excited. And then somebody else would be like, oh, Pokemon fucking sucks. He's like, yeah, bro, I was just playing. That shit's kind of garbage. You know? Mm-hmm. It's like, I know it doesn't make any sense. I know it's not normal, I guess you can say. So, was that a health bar?
Yeah, I don't know where. Or for what. You know, my stepdad gave me and my brother kind of an idea of what heaven and hell could be.
What's that? If you don't mind me asking.
You know the term or the saying of your life flashing before your eyes?
Mm-hmm.
What if heaven and hell is... Oh, fuck. Not that. That's just bullshit. What if it's the last moments of your life? It's the last things you see. It's how you die. So, like, example, heaven is you show yourself a flood of good memories. You feel a contentness you've never felt before, or maybe a familiar contentment. You feel good, you feel ready. It's like being hugged like by a kitten. You just feel good beside your family or whoever's with you, and you pass, and that's it. Whereas hell is the fucking opposite. You know, you look at the life you lived, you regret most, if not everything you've done. You feel as if you've not done enough, or you've done too many bad things. And, well, in that instant, you are scared to die. you've not lived a good life, or you've not ended your life the way you wanted, and you realize now that it's too late. You will never be able to fix this, and you will never wake up. You will die knowing in your last few breaths you were the most disappointed in yourself more than anyone else. Anyone else. You can't change it. So, long story short, heaven and hell possibly could be heaven, you die happy. Hell, you die sad.
I feel like that sounds like the saying, "You die the way you live." You know, that's what I think. That's what that sounds like. But you wanna know what that sounds? What I believe?
Hmm.
You know how they say that for some reason it's like 7 seconds after any fatal injury, especially to the head or whatever. There's like 7 seconds to where the brain is dying, but like to you, it's an eternity, right? Time slows down, everything slows down, and it feels like an eternity. I feel like heaven and hell, not heaven and hell. I feel like
What the
that.
actual fuck?
I feel like that is. I feel like that 7 seconds is what people think is heaven and hell. I feel like that 7 seconds that's an eternity to you is the moment where you believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
In whatever you believe in. I think that that's like the moment where, in which you would see, kind of, like, what you want to see. It's like the process of your brain telling you, hey, this is it, you know, we're on it, like, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty much just saying, like, your brain is becoming more okay with you knowing that there's nothing else. It's like, hey, say goodbye, do whatever you gotta do. You have an eternity, 7, 10 seconds, however long they said. You have an eternity to believe, or whatever, to do whatever you want to do, this, that, and third. I feel like in that moment, like when people come back to life and stuff, or whatever, when they get resuscitated, whatever you say it, I feel like that's the moment in which you see that. Oh, it is 12 o'clock. It's almost 12:15. Would you like to call it a night?
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Thank you, Hudson, for joining the very first episode of
course.
whatever this name would be.
I didn't finish it, but more than halfway done. I think, oh my god. Dude, I feel like whenever I stretch, I contort myself in ways that look stupid. Like, I bend my wrist and shit. I just like, ugh.
You ever shake your leg or something like that?
Yeah.
Yawn, stretch. Just,
And then I wake up like, oh my god, no!
But thank you, Hudson.
Alright, you still have
Tacos. If you would like some, you can take them.
Really? Can I have one?
You can have 2 of them if there's
Oh,
any. I don't know how many is left. I'm not gonna lie.
You have, just in here,
Yeah.
you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Take as many as you would like.
Okay.
I just would like 1.
I'll take 2.
Okay, I guess I'll take the other 3. I'm good at math.
Math thing, good. It's at standard. Okay. I'm gonna turn Elden Ring off. You pissed me off for the last
But alright, guys. Now I'm about to hop on Suicide Squad
Yeah.
for a little bit.
Woo. Woo.
Woohoo. Woo-dee-doo. And I hope you guys like this, because I'm probably going to start doing this a lot more.
Hey, Don't do drugs. Yet.
What
No,
what would you say? How was this experience to you?
pretty cool. It's pretty cool, actually. Yeah. I don't really open up like that. But also, I feel like I've ranted forever a couple times, and
No.
then I would like stop and realize like, oh my god, what was I saying?
With, when I'm because I am the way I am, I don't believe ranting is a thing. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I feel like when people think they're ranting, it's because they are sharing more than they have ever are willing to share.
Mhm.
And because of that, they just keep thinking things of everything that they ever thought about that topic or whatever, and they just continue to push it out. It's not really ranting, in my opinion. It's more like getting it off.
Yeah, and it's because they've reached like a certain level of comfortability with whoever they're talking to. And yeah, that's good. I don't mind when people rant sometimes, depending on what the rant is.
Yeah, trust me. The reason why I don't rant now is because I ranted to a lot of people I should not have,
Oh.
and because of that, things that I've ranted about, they used it against me before a few times to either seem cool or to join the popular crowd and do this and do that and do the third. So now that's why I don't really rant as much as I used to. I don't really talk to nobody about nothing. I just sit here and I just listen because for some reason some people they feel comfortable enough to talk to me about certain things, and which I'm grateful for because that's an opportunity that not many people will get from those people,
Mm-hmm.
And there's more things that I learn about, and I like to learn about a lot of people's personalities because there's always something that doesn't meet the eye.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you'll never know anything until they decide to tell you. No matter how much digging you do, you'll never know certain things until they tell you. But the thing is, though, you'll never know if it's the truth or not. And I became very good at learning whether or not people are telling the truth. I've done a lot of research. I've done a lot of actual experiments and stuff and things of that nature. I've done a lot to learn how people react to certain things based on their personalities. And so I can tell if people are lying to me or not, which is a superpower. It's a blessing and a curse, though. Because of that, I can't. No one's gonna believe him if I say you're lying. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, "How am I lying?" This, that, and the third. And I'll be like, "I can explain it to you in great detail how I see you're lying, but at the same time, it's not gonna carry no weight because I'm not you. I can't just be like you're lying. You know what I mean?"
Mm-hmm.
And I know a lot. That's why when people lie to me, I don't even have to make up a lie. I just sit here. I just tell them half the truth, and I make it to where that they know they think I'm lying about certain things, and I show them half of what's actually true. And because it's halfway true, they're gonna believe the whole thing is true. And I don't really like telling nobody the actual things that I actually get in anything like that. I don't like telling people.
The grungy details.
Yeah, I feel like there's a certain amount of details in my life that no one needs to ever know. Because some people never have to be. Some people never had to get through that. You know what I mean? They never have to go through that or whatever, so they shouldn't have to experience it at all. And I feel like if I tell them that, they're gonna understand part of me a little bit more, and it's gonna be a part of me that I don't want no one to understand.
Mm.
Nobody's ready for my whole story. Nobody's ready for all the stuff that I've seen, been through, heard about. Nobody is. People that think they know me, they don't even know the half of it. They can know more than others, but they'll never know 100%. very, very, very stupid. But same time, it is what it is. And I feel like I shouldn't use that expression, especially because you pointed out to me that it's a very bad statement.
Here we are.
Yeah, but I feel like a statement is a fact that's not really a fact. A statement is just there. I gotta know what this name of this podcast is gonna be. Cause you know how everything else I got, Hoodie Hines, HH, Elite Eats, EE. What is this gonna be called? Like podcast. I gotta make it to where I gotta make the name to where it's like two of the same letters. That would make sense. Playing podcast? Nah, that sounds weird.
Mine's tomfoolery. Maybe not tomfoolery. No, this is completely unrelated. But I was donating some more plasma today. I brought my book with me. John Dies at the End. Great book. Really creepy book. Really creepy book. There's one part. David, main character, goes to this concert, meets this Jamaican dude who's supposedly a magician. And the magician tells David all the dreams he had last night. And so one of the dreams David had was he was doing something with his girlfriend, but she had a detonator.
A detonator?
With TNT and shit.
Oh.
And as soon as she, slammed it down and everything blew up, lightning woke David up. And so the Jamaican dude, his point was, how did you know when the lightning was going to strike? And his point was, your dream, the end of your dream, the detonation synced perfectly when the lightning struck. Or striked.
Struck?
Struck. Your brain had to start a series of events that led to that moment. Let's say it's about 30 seconds of dream before that happened. How did your brain know to do that? And it's not just that dream. It's a bunch of stuff like you falling off a cliff, but then you're waking up and you're like tipping over your bed. Or you're watching a waterfall about to come, splash all over you, drown you, and you wake up and it's either like little drops from the ceiling or it's your stupid cat spilled water all over your fucking arm. But you're asleep. How does your brain know to process all of those images, all of those things happening before it happens?
I think that comes from patterns. To a certain extent. I feel like for example, right?
How do you predict lightning?
Okay, now that's not come on now.
How do you predict falling over the bed?
I feel like in moments like that, that's what I mean by patterns. Your body knows how certain things feel. And
what about water?
No, see, yeah, no, like I can't give you the exact answer.
The cliff thing makes sense. But
that's only one part. I know. The brain is a very interesting.
Yeah, what the fuck is it doing?
What?
The only thing I can think of is like maybe you're sleeping with your eyes open, but then you have to ask, I don't see it. What part of me sees it?
Would you like to do this again one day?
Yeah.
This was actually very, I don't want to say entertaining, but more like productive. This is what I like to do. This is what I would much rather do rather than make me dancing videos and all that other stuff. I'd much rather do this. But anyway, y'all, thank you for watching and everything like that.
Oh shit, they heard all of that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I'm
no.
sorry. I thought you knew I was still.
Oh no, now they think I'm stupid.
They won't think you're stupid.
Oh well.
And if they do, forget them.
Okay.
They're people.
No, I really don't. I don't care. I don't care. It's out there in the world now. It's like a bunch of toothpaste. Once you squirt it out, you can't put it back in. Okay. I'm closing this curtain so I can go sleeping.
Yeah, I was about to close the curtain, but. Alright, guys. I'll see y'all in the next one. Hopefully, there's a name for this podcast.
Bye bye.
And I don't just call it the podcast, the gaming podcast.
Pod.
So, I'll see y'all in the next one. And just in case I don't see you tomorrow, good morning, good evening, and good night. The Truman Show.
The Truman Show.